My name is Natasha Thompson with Marketing Accelerator, and I'd like to share 10 tips with you to get started on Twitter. Number one, go to twitter.com and then sign up with your name, email, and password, and change your password periodically for security purposes. Then you'll be asked to pick your Twitter handle name. In my case, Natasha Thompson, I have N.A. Thompson. You could have a handle that is related to your name or to the topic you'd like to communicate about. Remember, people will be tweeting on their PDAs, so don't make it long, don't put in a lot of unusual characters. Something that's easy to remember if you want to gain some traction. Then the next step would be to set up your profile. And when people tweet me without a profile, I would never follow them because I have no idea what their intention is on Twitter. So your profile should state something along the lines of who you are and something that states what people should expect from you. And if you work for a corporation and this is not a business handle, you probably want to state something that makes it clear that it's your opinion and not your company's. Then also make sure that you have a picture. I was told this early on Twitter when I had the picture of my cat as my Twitter picture, that people who don't have their own picture are not taken seriously, and it does now make sense to me because think about it, if somebody tweets you, they don't have a picture, you feel like they might be hiding something. So to build real relationships, have a picture up. Then once you have set all of this up, go to twitter.com and create some lists. And this will be very helpful for you down the road. So the lists can be public or private, and if those are people on your list that are close to your heart, you don't want your competitors to snatch up, keep them private. And you can have a list for your friends, your family, social media experts, people you want to closely monitor. There's no limit, it could also be just a particular person. And then when you go later on to TweetDeck, which is a tool I highly recommend, or Hootsuite, you can create a column for each of these lists and then track those lists, because once you get into the 1,000, 2,000 follower range, you will have so much traffic going on your Twitter handle that you need to have these lists in order to scan quickly what is really essential. If you want to just read the basics of Twitter on how you interact and some of the customs, I recommend you go to my blog, marketingaccelerator.wordpress.com. But I'd like to highlight two more things. Obviously, you'll want to find people to follow. Go to Google and put in how to find Twitter followers. There's a lot of solutions out there that can help you. But also think about who are influencers in your area and people you respect, and follow them. A lot of the time people will follow you back, and that's a really good start. Because it's like often in life, once you're popular, your following will grow automatically, but in the beginning you'll struggle a little bit and need to be more active in following the right people. But obviously you also want to read people's updates, so you only want to follow people whose updates you really want, and the most important ones you can put in your lists. Yeah, and then you're ready to get started. So once you're in your Twitter or TweetDeck or Hootsuite environment, compose your first tweet. There's usually tweet shrinking. You can have URL tracking, so if you go to a site like Bitly, you can connect that with your Twitter account and automatically measure click-throughs on those links. And there's a lot of other tips and tricks that I will talk to you about in future broadcasts. But I look forward to seeing you on Twitter. If you see this video and you get started, I'd love if you send me a tweet at my account, N.A. Thompson, Nathomson. Thank you very much.